local sports show in Jacksonville. This is Action Sports Jax Prime Time, sponsored by Jenkins Hyundai of Jacksonville.
It's become a training camp tradition, the helmet hike, pairing the littlest of Jags fans with the guys in black and teal for a nice walk into training camp. 3 days in, tomorrow the pads go on for the first time. Welcome in to Action Sports Jax Primetime, sporting a new look here for the 2019 season, but the same local sports coverage, tons of great shows over the next month to get you ready for football season, high school, college, and of course, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Day 3 of Jags camp. Nice crowd out there. Season ticket members only practice. Best crowd yet, given it was a Saturday morning and work, of course, likely not getting in the way, although I'm working, so I guess that doesn't always make sense. Nick Foles with his sharpest day so far throwing the football. He admitted there'd be some rust to shake off. Well, it looked like it was off on Saturday. One-on-one drills, those were always fun to watch too. Josh Allen looking good, had some reps with the first team. Jags have been bringing Allen along slowly since he wasn't on the field much in the spring.
He's full, yes, yeah. In other words, I should say this. We've limited him because we're building up his reps because we haven't seen him on the football field as coaches, so it's more us, than it is his physical ability. He'll run with us after practice. He'll do full individual. He took a couple of reps yesterday, and then now we'll engage it and then, get a feel for, now it's helmets and shoulder pads, get a feel for tomorrow, and then obviously we feel he'll be full.
Some Jag notes for you. The rains came toward the end of practice. Doug Marrone talking to the team about the weather protocol during camp, something important to tell them because there will be weather. Jags go full pads on Sunday for the first time. In other words, the real football begins tomorrow. And Doug Marrone said there hasn't been a discussion about how many carries Leonard Fournette will get in the preseason. Action Sports Jax sports director Brent Martineau at practice this morning with more on the Jaguars running back.
Let's roll.
Leonard Fournette, always a fan favorite with the kids, and he has such a good sense of understanding about his responsibility to the fans as a professional football player. Well, after last season, he has a better understanding of his responsibility to his teammates inside Jags headquarters.
Most of us, I think we appreciate last season overall. I feel like a lot of things individually we all could have did, just to get ourselves in better shape. Coming off a great season 2017. I think last year kind of humbled a lot of us, in some ways. So I say, it happened for a reason at the same time.
Call it a gamble or just reality for the Jacksonville Jaguars. They need number 27 to play at a high level in 2019. It could be as simple as this for the Jaguars. As Leonard goes, so go the Jags.
I've been playing this game for 23, 24 years, you know what I mean? So it's something I love to do, I take it serious, but just keep the same attitude, same personality, just don't change, but just knowing, what's at stake and just have a better year than last year.
No doubt Fournette has a chip on his shoulder in 2019. He wants to have a big year, but above all else, he needs to stay healthy this month and the entire season for the Jaguars to have a chance to do some special things. At Jags headquarters, I'm Brent Martineau, Action Sports Jax.
Thank you, Brent. Don't forget, we got your training camp recaps every weeknight until August 21st. So if you can't make it out to the practice field, well, all you got to do is tune in to Action News Jax, and we will bring you the biggest stories of the day. The story on reporting day came courtesy of Jalen Ramsey and a team of brand and marketing specialists from Adidas. We haven't had a guy like Jalen here in Jacksonville for some time. That's both on and off the field. Can the Pro Bowl cornerback and this Jaguars defense recreate the magic that led to a dominant 2017 and a trip all the way to the AFC Championship game? Well, that's the questions many Jags fans have, and with some new faces in the starting lineup, especially in the back end of the secondary. Ronnie Harrison entered the lineup late last season and will likely be joined by Jared Wilson at the safety spot this fall. ESPN 690's Austin Lane catching up with Wilson on his development leading into 2019.
Austin Lane for Action Sports Jackson, ESPN 690, joined here by Jared Wilson. Jared, second day in the books. How'd it go today?
Pretty good, pretty good. Defense played well, made a lot of plays, got our hands on the ball, so overall good day.
Now this is your fourth year in the league. Take us back to your rookie year when you're just trying to make the team as an undrafted agent till now. What is the mindset like? Is it different? Same kind of mindset?
Personally, same type of mindset. treat it as if I'm the 90th man on this roster just trying to make the team. So that hunger in me, that dog in me is still the same. I'm just out here trying to compete, get better, and still earn my job.
From a pressure standpoint, I mean, did you feel more pressure of just trying to make the team, or is it more pressure now playing that center field for the Jacksonville Jaguars, you know, being the leader on defense?
That's however you look at it. I mean, there's pressure in anything, but I got it tatted on me. It's no pressure. So I don't really feel that. It's just go out here and do what I've been doing since I was 8 years old.
What would you be more excited about, getting an interception or causing a fumble and getting the recovery off it?
To be honest with you, the interception is the money maker.
Okay.
Turnovers is the money maker. So I'll definitely be more excited to get an interception because that's what's going to make you the money in this league.
From your position, the free safety communication is important. Doug Marrone even went as far as saying it's some of the best he's ever seen. I'm going to test your communication real quick. Say you get a phone call and you miss it. How long does it take to call somebody back?
Phone calls, I'm a bit different with communication. It takes me, I wouldn't say a while, but just got to get time. I know I'd be kind of busy and everything.
How about a semi-important email that you have to respond to? How long does it take you to respond back?
Emails I'm kind of good at, though. Emails I'm going to respond. If it's important and I got to talk to someone, I don't know, advisor, agent, team sent me something to respond back to, I usually try to respond as quickly as possible.
Good stuff there from Austin. You can catch the former Jag and Brent Martineau weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on ESPN 690, streaming online and on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You can always listen later on the podcast. We mentioned the other likely starting safety, last year's third-round draft pick, Ronnie Harrison. The former Alabama standout started 8 games a season ago before missing the last 2 with an injury. Harrison's back at full strength and will be relied upon as he and Wilson find their way in the NFL.
A great expression sometimes with the young players, and we use this quite a bit, it's called growing pains. Meaning that they're going to learn, they're going to make some mistakes, but it's not from a lack of not preparing, doing it. It's going to be from an experience, but they're going to make those mistakes, and then they're going to grow and get better from it. You want those things to happen in practice, right? You don't want those things to happen on Sunday.
The Jaguars All-25 countdown continues. Coming in at number 6 is the former Sackmaster defensive end Tony Brackens, a second-round pick in the 1996 NFL Draft. Brackens tallied 55 sacks, 28 forced fumbles, and 13 fumble recoveries in his career, all franchise records. Much more on Jaguars.com. Look forward to some great mic'd-up content on there, as well as the conclusion of the All-25 countdown. Something tells me Tony Baselli might show up in the end of this thing, but still, keep watching and check it out.
We've got a heck of a crowd. Marcel Darius, D.D. Westbrook.
Got to teach this guy a whole lot.
I'm fired up for this week.
Trying to get certain things accomplished.
It's unfinished business.
There's a reason we call him the mayor of Saxonville.
Yeah, man.
What a game.
Certainly an impressive performance. Never give up.
Look at this place at Mellow Mushroom. It's live television. Just going with it full go. This place is jam-packed.
Duval.